You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken tech for your ears.
Welcome to Founder Fridays. Okay, today we're really going to cut straight to the chase on these huge shifts happening in marketing. This stuff's crucial if you're building a brand or really any business right now. We're trying to filter out the noise, give you the clearest picture of what actually matters.
Exactly. And, what's unfolding with AI, it isn't just like a new tool dropping in. It's more fundamental. It feels like a whole re-architecture, changing everything from, job roles to how brands even connect with us.
Yeah, let's dive into some numbers first because they really paint a picture. Might surprise you. In advertising, right, the share of younger workers, say 20 to 24, it's really dropped. It went from like 10.5% back in 2019 down to just 6.5% this year.
Wow.
And get this, unemployment for recent college grads, those maybe 22 to 27, it's actually higher than the overall U.S. jobless rate right now.
That's a pretty stark shift. And look, economic uncertainty, that's definitely playing a part, no question. But a really big piece of this puzzle, you have to say, is AI. It's just rapidly taking over a lot of those entry-level tasks. It's changing that traditional first step on the career ladder in marketing and advertising.
Yeah.
And this isn't just marketing, right? We're seeing this kind of automation impact across loads of industries.
Those numbers, they really are sobering. So the robots aren't just coming for our jobs, they're starting with the interns. But seriously, it highlights a massive shift in how new talent even gets into the industry. So if you're a founder, you've got to think differently about building your team now. But, okay, it's not all doom and gloom about displacement. It's also about really powerful new opportunities. Let's maybe pivot to how AI can be like your strategic partner.
Yeah, here's the interesting part. AI isn't just for efficiency anymore. For founders, it's becoming a real competitive edge, especially market intelligence. Imagine having tools, let's call them, AI market explorers. They can map out a whole market entry strategy for you, or give you deep dives on marketing attribution, or analyze competitors, all in like a tiny fraction of the time it used to take.
Absolutely. But the real key, the game changer, is how you use these tools. It really boils down to effective prompting. You need to give the AI good business context. And crucially, you have to sort of force it, guide it to use credible current information. Think of yourself as like a conductor.
Right.
And, different AIs are better at different things. ChatGPT might be great for really deep analysis. Gemini may be more balanced. Perplexity is good if you need tight control over the sources it uses. So picking the right tool for the job, that's part of the strategy itself.
That's a really powerful way to think about it, a whole toolkit. And speaking of strategy, how does all this AI stuff affect something like SEO? Because that feels fundamental.
Oh, it definitely does.
The game there has totally changed, right?
Yeah.
Keywords, maybe less crucial now. It's more about the actual conversational prompts people are using with AI search.
Exactly. For you as a founder, it means moving beyond just, stuffing keywords everywhere. It's about deeply understanding the real questions your customers are asking, the problems they're trying to solve, and building your content around that, making it AI friendly.
Okay. So practical tactics still matter, though. Oh, for sure. Things like maybe acquiring relevant expired domains and redirecting them, using tools like Google Ads AI to brainstorm new content ideas based on search behavior, and then generating clusters of blog topics to really build that topical authority, essentially positioning your brand as the go-to expert in your niche so the AI picks up on that. Right. Becoming the authority source. Now, this whole shift, it's not just data and algorithms. It feels like it's hitting how brands actually, connect with people too.
Definitely.
We're seeing things like LinkedIn pushing those thought leader event ads. And the rise of creators, that's undeniable. I saw a stat, 76% of B2B marketing leaders think creator collaboration is key for genuine brand authenticity now.
Yeah, and that feeds directly into how AI is changing advertising creative itself. AI can generate original, personalized, even culturally resonant content incredibly fast at a scale that, well, traditional methods just can't match. But, and the big but, with that power comes responsibility, right? Ethical oversight is absolutely critical.
That's how you protect the authenticity, how you maintain trust with your audience, which ultimately is what defines real engagement.
And what's really interesting, too, is seeing how users are changing how they interact with AI. People are moving past simple keywords. They're having detailed, task-focused conversations with these AI tools. It's becoming more like a collaborator.
Yeah, like a partner.
So what does that mean for your brand? Well, you need to be findable in regular search, obviously. But also, you need to be cited in high-quality content and probably present across multiple AI platforms, essentially being part of the conversation the AI is having for its users.
Precisely. And what this really implies, especially for you, the founder,
Yeah.
is that in this new kind of AI-driven world Brand mentions, they might actually start mattering even more than traditional backlinks.
Oh, interesting. More than backlinks.
Think about it from the AI's point of view. These models work by synthesizing information. They prioritize sources that are widely cited, that seem reputable within the content landscape. So just being mentioned as an authority, in context, in high-quality places, that carries serious weight. Because the AI is assessing your brand's perceived credibility, not just counting hidden links.
Wow, okay, so boiling it all down.
Yep.
Marketing is just fundamentally being reshaped. AI is the driver. It demands new skills, completely new strategies, and just a fresh way of thinking about customer interaction.
Yeah, it really does. Which leads to maybe the big question for everyone listening. Considering how fast AI is personalizing everything, from job ads like we talked about, to the actual ad content people see, what does it even mean for a brand to be authentic and trustworthy anymore? Especially in a world that's increasingly shaped by algorithms.
That is a profound thought, something definitely to chew on as you navigate all this change. Thank you for joining us today on Founder Fridays, and yeah, keep exploring these fascinating shifts.
Spoken Tech for your ears.